So your general framework that I use and that I see a lot of people use, I even learned this from Frank Kern, same process. You can get more or less complicated with it, but the first, in your lives, the first thing is you want the hook. You want a hook. So don't do what I did whenever I jumped on this video today where I was like halfway off the screen and then I was like, oh yeah, sorry. Okay, you want to hook them. You got to be ready and you want to hook them right away. This is usually a question or a bold statement, or you start in the middle of, your story. So it's some kind of curiosity provoking option. The easiest thing to do is ask a rhetorical question where the answer is yes. Like, who here would like to learn? Sorry, I was thinking of what we do today. Like, who here would like to learn how to overcome shyness in your speaking? Or better, not who here. That's what I use during a live presentation. But like, hey, so just leave that out. You would just say something like, hey, would you like to know how to overcome introvertedness in your speech? Or, hey, did you know that introverts actually make the best speakers, right? And you could just start out with that statement. Or, who here would you like to double your income and quit your 9-to-5 job? Etc. Right? So a nice, sexy question or a hook or a story. The second thing, this is kind of optional, but you can introduce yourself. So, hey, did you know that introverts actually make the best speakers? In this video, I'm going to show you why I believe introverts make the best speakers, how you can, so I'm elaborating on the hook, how you can overcome your introverted tendencies and jump on stage, and how to get on more stages doing that, right? And if you don't know me, or hey, my name's Michelle V, and I am the creator of the Inspire Speaker School and the Inspire Speaker Network. Okay, that's me introducing myself. Or, hey, my name's Luis Medina, and I've been working in the real estate space for 10 years, making millions of dollars, whatever, right? So you can introduce yourself and build kind of some authority right there. Then you're gonna share your story or process tips, right? So I told you, I'm just rephrasing exactly what we're doing in this long video, right? I told you, I gave you the hook, hey, this is me, and then I say, okay, cool. Then I started with a story, right? I said, did you know I used to be an introvert and now I am a speaker coach, right? Whenever I was in high school, I used to turn beet red, right? So I went into my story, and because this is a longer presentation, I went into my story, and then now I'm going into the process. And I'm saying, okay, here's step 1, here's step 2, here's step 3. This is the process, except for my process is all over the place today. But that's essentially super simple, right? Or like, hey, here's the 3 steps to blah, blah, blah. And you can shoot them out real quickly. And then you'll just close with a call to action or poem, quote, or catchy phrase. Actually, I'm saying like 1,000 things. You can close it in a bunch of different ways, actually, and it depends on what your goal of the presentation is. So Brandon shares that you can actually close with this. You could actually close with your audio logo, is what he calls. So instead of introducing yourself here, you can just close and say, hey, I'm Luis Medina. If you want some help on your real estate, DM me, comment millions in the chat and let's chat, or comment blank below and we'll connect or whatever. So that's kind of like your CTA, but it's also your audio logo. Or you could just close with a general call to action. So I'm going to give you my call to action, right? Or my call to action was, my call to action in my video could be, hey, comment 100 videos below if you're going to join us in the 100 videos challenge. Or I could say, hey, I've got a you know, I've got this speaker group where we're going to do the speaker group and the 100 videos challenge. Check the comments below and join the speaker group. Or then the Facebook group, or I could say, come to my next network party, or whatever it is, right? So you can just go and have a quick call to action. The other thing, like a poem, a quote, or a catchy phrase just makes it nice. So maybe you have a catchy phrase that you say every single time before you close your video. I often am still awkward at closing videos, to be totally honest. But a lot of people don't watch to the end anyway. I'm just kidding. The other thing is, yeah, like if you have a quote, then you can just quote somebody. Like so-and-so says, you know, like Einstein says, blah, 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 blah. I'm thinking of a real estate quote. like Einstein said, residual income or compounding interest is the 8th wonder of the world or something. But I don't have a good quote off the top of my head for introverts. But this is the basic framework that you can use during all of your lives, your presentations, and all like that.